Welcome to VRPL week number 8. We have Anarchy taking on VR Mafia here. This is going to be a battle to the death. Both teams are not going to want to give anything up here. We should be seeing a great matchup here with these two teams. I was talking earlier with Anarchy captain Flying Dutchman. They're bringing out someone who hasn't been playing in a while, someone coming out of the team retirement, I heard. They're bringing out Whoopin. Whoopin's going to be making an appearance here over in Arctic. I think Flying Dutchman will be switching out with Whoopin when they roll up into Arctic. All right, we have those ads just popping, I believe, right now. What's going on up, everybody in the chat here? I see the chat starting to pop off. We have Nessa over on Channel 2 casting SKS Straight 8 Killers and Sector International. So if you want to get both up on your streams there, or your screens or TVs, depending on how you're watching it, we have a lot of casts going on today. We got these double casts going on. We're going to be waiting here for 3:30 start time for Anarchy VR Mafia. But who is excited for this to start up? This is going to be a great time here. Alrighty, that ad is about to end in about 20 seconds. So we're just going to hang out and wait for that ad to stop there. Alright, we got about 9 seconds before that ad is done. I don't think on the playbacks you see the ads, and you'll be hearing me talking away there. Alrighty, that ad is coming to an end. And there you have it. That ad has come to an end. I think everybody got that ad at the exact same time there. This definitely will be an intense game. So it's going to be interesting to see which VR Mafia members will be jumping in. Are we going to see Z Fenris in Arctic using that long gun, just picking people off? Anarchy, are they going to be rocking any Scar Reaches? So we're going to definitely, I think we're going to be seeing Extreme there. We know Flying Dutchman will be in round 1. Aaron Darrells will definitely be there as well. He will be our host for the second half of the, I believe it's for Arctic. He will be our host there. So I'm just keeping an eye out here in case. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Alrighty, we'll take a look at that afterwards. We're just waiting for Flying Dutchman to let us know what is going on and when they're about to start. Hope everybody's having a great time in here. Yeah, definitely we're going to be seeing a lap come in, throwing those flashbangs, throwing those nades. We're going to be nades. We're going to be in downtown. We're going to be in Arctic. But who is excited for the Quest 3? I think that's going to be a big game changer coming into contractors when Quest 3 comes out, I believe, later in September. So I think a lot of people will be grabbing that. I think all the contractor players will be grabbing the Quest 3. It's a big change up between Quest 3 and Index users, because Index for PC and Quest 3 are actually right now really close. So it all depends on what you want to spend. I do think Quest 3 might just have the advantage over Index when you look at them side by side for resolution. I think the only difference right now, looking at the Quest 3 versus Index, if you put them PC to PC based, is going to be the field of view. I think Index still has that little bit bigger field of view, but Quest, you can take it wherever you want. You can play contractors standalone or connected to a PC. So definitely, I think Quest 3 is going to be a game changer coming out. I think it's going to be for Christmas. Definitely, it's going to be a Christmas rush for Quest 3. Probably going to be seeing them hitting the shelves in October. You do see already some YouTubers and streamers. They're already starting to showcase little bits of it. They're getting their little test runs, trying it out. I've already seen a few YouTubers actually get to unbox it and show it off and stuff like that. So it's getting really close to coming out, and it's going to be a real great one to see, because now you're going to get people starting to catch up to the PC players. Just a standalone Quest, right? So it'll be a great one there. And then Quest players on PC, that'll be just like you're running an Index. You won't be at the HTC Vive Pro level yet. That's just running on a complete different level. That Vive Pro is, or Vive Pro 2 actually, I believe it is. That is just a machine on its own there. Running 5K display, 2.5K per eye. The PC power you need pushing that, if you want to have everything set to high, you're going to be cooking some CPUs and GPUs there. Definitely going to need a fan or a nice big case with a lot of airflow, even liquid cooled, if you want to run that Vive Pro 2. I know there's a few players out there that are using it, and what they tell me about it is they just say it's phenomenal. It kills the Index, kills the Quest. It is a hell of a machine. But we're all waiting for that Index 2 to come out that they've been talking about for a while. Alrighty, we got Marshall saying, let's go VR Mafia. Shall we throw a prediction up? Let's throw a prediction up. We got a lot of people here. Since we have time that it hasn't started the match, let's throw up that prediction. Let's get it in here. Alrighty, who's going to take round one? Will it be Anarchy or will it be VR Mafia? Alright, let's get those predictions in. Alright, there we go. Predictions are in. Get your points. Start wasting them. Let's start picking sides. Let's see how this is going to roll out here. Going on, Rome. We got Marshall Pilgrim in the house. Diane here. ETZ in the house. How's it going, everybody? See all the names just starting to roll up here on the screen. We're just waiting for that lobby to open up. And as soon as that lobby gets going, we're going to have a wild start at downtown. See who's going to be getting to the station first for the fight to the death there. So this will be a great start. As soon as we get going, I don't see any news yet from Flying Dutchman. Everybody watching the stream, an announcement was just put out about a few minutes ago on the VRPL Discord. So if you check out that announcement, it should be talking about there's a new role called Stream Sniper. Or Sniper Stream, something like that. If you accept that role, if you click on that role, you'll have a new role, and what it'll do is give the casters a chance to ping you. So when we're about to start the match, or 10 minutes before, or an hour before, whatever it is, we'll hit the @Stream Sniper, and we'll put the link of what the match is, with the time, and then you'll get pinged and notified. So if you want to get notified when the matches are ahead of time, definitely get on a VRPL Discord and grab that Stream Sniper role, so that way you can get all the action, all the cast, everything, all that information pinged to you when we're about to start. So definitely hit up that role and keep an eye on those announcements, as things are always changing. We do have that new loadout that dropped for this week. Everybody now is finally getting to get their first runs at it. If you haven't had a chance to play with it in practice or anything like that, you're definitely going to want to get in on it and try it out. It's a bit of a changeover, so you're definitely going to want to try that out. CZ, like we said earlier, it's back to normal. You know, you're still hitting those long shots. SMGs got fully buffed. Let's talk about those SMGs just getting racked up. That MP7 is a machine now. You get it in a close fight, close quarters, you know, even 25 meters away, people are rocking that MP7. I'm seeing a lot of people using it. You might see some people rocking it now in downtown, but I do know with Anarchy, a lot of their players' gun of choice is the CZ. A lot of them rocking that CZ. They love to play with it. They got that team special on a CZ loadout there. Over on VR Mafia, it's a big changeover on weapon styles. You see a mixture of CZs. You see Anarchy rocks a lot of scars. I said CZ for some reason, but they have the scar special over there. VR Mafia, you will see a lot of people rocking the CZ. You'll see Critical probably rocking his MP7, dual wielding over there after he steals somebody's gun after he kills them. So you'll definitely see that. We'll see Z Fenris rocking an AWM. He also does rock a CZ. Actually, seen him rock a G36 actually in a few maps as well. So he'll be moving around depending on the map type. Then you'll see people starting to shoot around different weapons. Just going to let Flying Dutchman know that we are live. Alrighty. So that way he knows that we are live. That lobby should be up and running. They should be getting all their players in. We're only 5 minutes behind schedule, so nothing big there. We got some time. I'm wondering if they are going to be running EU server or NA, as Anarchy usually tries to run an EU server because a lot of their players are over in the EU. So we'll see when that lobby starts if they are going to be starting in the EU or going over to NA on both runs here. And we're going to find out if that's going to affect VR Mafia. Are they going to use that to their advantage, rock the EU, and see if they can tip the scales there a bit with VR Mafia, trying to jump them on EU. Okay, let's see. We're about 6 minutes. Flying Dutchman, no message yet. If anybody in the chat knows if if the lobby is up or anything, they can hit me up in the channel. I'm keeping an eye out here for it to start off. Keep an eye out for Arendaros or Flying Dutchman. See which one is going to start. Alrighty, we don't have any lobby up yet, so that's okay. We've got time to chill out in the chat. Rome going for VR Mafia. What's up, Motto? How is it going? Sir Bobby Waffles is in the house. Got a lot of people starting to roll in here. Love seeing everybody jump into that chat. Wherever you're watching, thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. Taking some time out of your busy days to watch this stream and catch all this action on contractors. Thank you so much for joining in here. Like I said earlier, we have Nessa over on Channel 2 casting away the SKS Straight 8 Killers versus Sector International. I believe they should be getting into the second round about now. I'm not sure if anybody is watching both on their screens. You can throw in the chat here who's winning. Is it a 1-0, 1-1 game? What's going on there? You can always throw it in here and let us know. So we're just waiting for the lobby to open up here. Dutchman, I see, just went green now, so that means he's seeing Discord. So he knows we are waiting for that to start. So he's double checking now. Usually he's pretty good on letting us know when those matches are about to start up here. Got a lot of VR Mafias in the house here. I think Bobby Waffles, I think you missed the prediction there, so we're gonna have to wait until the next one. I think what we're gonna do is, so not everybody gets predictioned out, we'll kind of skip a round or two here. Maybe we'll go who wins round 1, who wins round 4, kind of play it around, stuff like that. Alrighty, Flying Dutchman says they are starting a lobby now. So make sure to get your drink, get your snack, get your lunch, get your breakfast, whatever you are enjoying right now. You are not going to want to get up out of your seats. There is going to be mayhem. There is going to be confusion. There is going to be everything happening in this match right now. So sit back and enjoy the ride as soon as this lobby gets up and going. Alrighty, we are just waiting here for it to start up. Alrighty. Dizzle's got his lobby. That's Nessa's. And we don't see yet anything for Flying Dutchman. So that means they are just getting in. What's going on, everybody there? We see some new people popping in. Red Lives in the house. How's it going, Red Lives? You getting ready to see this here? Alright, I don't know who that dragon person is, but he's got a lobby of 10 right now. We know that's definitely not them. There it is. Dutchman's lobby is up and running. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are getting into contractors. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and have a great time watching the show. And we've got Critical. We are going to follow Critical here on his run right now. Alrighty, make sure I got the teams on the right side. I've got them on the right side. We are going up to Black Car. They're making their run for it. There is Rice getting the kill on Carvalho. We can see that flashbang going over. Critical's throwing him. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. And he got another kill there as well. Critical firing that Scar H, I believe that is. I'm going to follow right up on Critical here and see him moving. See if we can get that neutralization going. Critical taking fire, but he gets a lap and gets taken out from behind. Flying Dutchman coming out from the office. There are Daryl's taking out Grambo. 2BG taking out Flying Dutchman with a trade-off. And now we have Anarchy on point. We've got Flying Dutchman leading the squad there with 4 kills right now. Daryl's hanging out by the ATMs using that smoke. Oh, what an excellent placement for that Claymore. Who's going to walk through there and get blown up on that Claymore? That is a great spot for that Claymore. Put that one in your notebooks. There it is. We've got Rice taking out Daryl's. Extreme taking out Rice. And I think Extreme still on point. Is that Extreme? That is Carvalho on point right now. Carvalho hanging out here right in that smoke so nobody can see him. I think he's going to drop another smoke there. We can hear some action by the Black Car. They're going to try and sneak up behind him. Critical taking out Dutchman. Arendaro's taking out Critical. There's 2BG, but Carvalho sees him as he was going up and gets him in the smoke. Now we've got a transmit started. We're going to follow Carvalho here. He's still hanging alive. Carvalho firing, but just missing. They're in the office right now. Carvalho at the ATMs, waiting for his opportunity to strike. And Daryl's taking out Rice, and Mr. Dove taking out Carvalho. And then there's Grambo and a Lap taking out Dove, and Grambo taking out Lap. Points still being transmitted. Tags being left up here We can see Extreme hanging out by the police car here. Now he's going to go and push up. He's going to cut through the scaffolding there. Extreme holding up right now, waiting for somebody to come through that smoke in the taxi. Rocking that scar as usual. Now there's going to be a turn-in burn here. Going to be unlocking that next point. They're up in the office. They're setting up for the next one. Probably going to try and get the station. Let's see where we are going to go to. Let's get to the front of the station here just in case. And everybody's setting up for inside the station. We've got a little action happen up in the catwalk. We can see Anarchy all getting up into the station, going for that spawn lock right now. We've got 2 members of Anarchy. Carvalho jumping off, taking out Mr. Dove and Rice. There goes Carvalho for the shortcut. Flying Dutchman taking out 2BG. He's been rocking that MP7 a lot lately. And we are going over to traffic. There's Extreme right at the back of station right now. He is holding up for anybody that's going to get there. We've got Flying Dutchman making his way, bobbing and weaving through the cars, taking out Critical up in the billboards. Now we got Flying Dutchman on point. Flying Dutchman taking some fire from the ammo crate. Now holding up on the wall, moving around the cars. He's going to go into the alley. He's got backup now so he can jump out, but gets taken out by 2BG. Daryl's taking out Rice, and Lap taking out Grambo. Oh, is that the MP5? Ah, MP5. It almost looks like the MP7 a bit. And then Critical taking out Lap. 2BG right underneath him. Critical takes out Extreme. Point is open right now, hanging at 1%. Now we've got 2BG on point. He's up in the billboards. We're going to probably see a nade coming his way. He's got some cover right underneath the tea shop there. We can see Flying Dutchman weaving through those cars, making his way through the traffic. He's going to have right now somebody with him. That's Critical. And Flying Dutchman takes out Critical. Caught him sleeping. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. Carvalho taking out 2BG. Now we have Anarchy bringing this right back. 96-69. Leaving that capture. He's got backup. Who just got on point there? We've got Extreme now at the blue car. He's watching the alleyway. We saw, look like Flying Dutchman hanging out by the smoke here. Flying Dutchman waiting for anybody that walks by. A lot of great smoke placement being dropped. There's Flying Dutchman taking out Rice. Lap taking out Dove. Flying Dutchman taking out Critical. And Mr. Dove taking out Lap. Look at all this smoke. You cannot see anything right now if you are running from the VR Mafia side. You're going to definitely want to find a different route and try and come through the alleyway. And there's that Claymore. Extreme dropping Claymores everywhere. We had a DC. Let's get a refresh in there. Looks like Z dropped out there. Daryl's getting a kill there. Now we're over at the buses. There's Carvalho taking out Critical. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. They're just trying to get out of that ice cream stand there. Now they're going to be taking the traffic side, trying to get out of Dodge and make their way out. Here comes a couple VR Mafia members. They're going in for the dark room right now. They're all going up for traffic, or for taxi. They know this is a dead zone point to try and make their way. But there's Lap taking out Z. Daryl's taking out Critical. Here's Lap making his way. He's hanging out at the ice cream truck. They're taking out Rice. Lap hanging out inside of the spawn zone here. Just wants to pick anybody off. Wants to order an ice cream. Maybe get a fudge sundae while he's there. Looking around. Always doing that jump turn. Want to check out your back there. Z still... Okay, he's back in though. There's Lap firing. Flying Dutchman taking out Z. Let's follow. Where is Flying Dutchman? There's 2BG. 2BG is trying to get around that ice cream truck. Grabbing a tag. Grabbing another tag. We can see he's battling with Lap right now. Firing off on Lap. 2BG versus Lap. It's a 2-on-1. But 2BG takes out Carvalho, and Carvalho trades it off with him. Point over at the front of station right now. We have an Anarchy member. There they are on the back pillar right now. It's Extreme hanging out on point. Extreme getting fired on. But Lap takes out Critical with a trade-off. Let's see where everybody is. Here's Rice, 2BG. They're trying to come out. Rice making his way. He's at the garbage bags area, pushing up right now to the statues. A lot of smoke being dropped. I'm not sure if it's Anarchy side dropping it. It's got Rice firing. Extreme is firing. Z takes out Daryl's. Flying Dutchman taking out Rice there. Rice popping out, getting taken out by Flying Dutchman, who is on the point, capping in this smoke here. I think it's Anarchy dropping all this smoke, blinding everybody. Extreme taking out 2BG. Now you got, who is that? That's Carvalho firing into the dark window. We see somebody there. Let's see if we can get around the smoke here. Lab taking out Mr. Dove. Z taking out Arendelles with that. That's the G36C. Rice taking out Lap now. Point is open. It's being transmitted. We're at 3% right now. Rice needs to make his way in. I think he's waiting for some backup. There's Critical making his way. He's going to have somebody to fight there. Carvalho taking out Rice. Can Carvalho? He's trying to reload. Can he make it? He's got the reload in. Critical had to pop back. He could have taken out Carvalho if he came around the corner, but there's Flying Dutchman in the window waiting for him. Carvalho had a saving grace angel there named Flying Dutchman. Now they're getting that neutralization in. We've got Mr. Dove on point. He's going to get that neutralization probably at the 14%, maybe 15%. Can he get it? Are they going to stop him? That could be a big save. But Rice taking out Flying Dutchman. Arendelles taking out Mr. Dove. Big newt there. 95-24 is the score. We already have Z setting up at the back of the station right now. Z taking out Extreme. Z taking out Carvalho now. Let's get to refresh that scoreboard. Z getting 2 kills there. Now he's on point. He's going to hang out right on the corner. Nope, he's going to the backside. Z getting taken out by Lap. Claymore kill. Extreme getting a Claymore kill. Always fun to see those Claymore kills. You know they're there, you see them, but you just can't stop yourself from running right into them. Now we're on point. We've got Flying Dutchman right behind the bulletproof wall there. Now he's popping out, wanted to blind out. They're throwing everything into that catwalk there. Coming in that front door, we have a little action happening right now. Mr. Dove taking out Carvalho. Extreme taking out Mr. Dove. Now we got Arendelle. We got Flying Dutchman. They're all firing into that front side of the door. Now we got a slide in. 2BG taking out Flying Dutchman. Sorry, Flying Dutchman taking out 2BG and 2BG taking out Arendelles. Flying Dutchman with a double kill there. Taking out Critical and Rice. Big kills. Flying Dutchman rocking 21. Arendelles at 16. Z taking out Dutchman, but Extreme is there to catch Z on the jump. Now we have, who's that? That's Lap on point. Lap coming in to finish off. He's got backup coming in right now. Now we got 3 members coming in. They want to get this cap and end it right here. Arendelles taking out 2BG and Carvalho taking out Mr. Dove. Now you got the 4th member in. They're coming to watch the backside. They're going for the windows. They want to go full spawn lock here. Everybody from Anarchy is in here. We see somebody trying to come up that front door. It is a lot of smoke. You are in for a fight if you come up that front door. 92-9 right now. This will end it. They're rushing 3 in. It's going to be a shoot fest. Extreme taking the first one, walking in through that door. Z going down. You've got Extreme. Who else is underneath the stairs here? I believe that's Carvalho as well. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. Lap taking out 2BG. And that's going to end it here, 92-0. Round 1, 92-0. Big GG's there. Let's update the scores here. Alrighty, Anarchy taking that first one. Now let's end that prediction. Let's see where everybody picked Anarchy there. So Anarchy taking round 1 there. Congratulations to everybody that collected some points. Now we're going to be flipping sides and see, can Anarchy hold the back of station there? Or is VR Mafia going to come in and try and spawn lock them down? So we're definitely going to be watching out for that. What's going on, Folan? Folan popping in. Whoopin', I hear you are coming in out of retirement. You're coming in to help out the team once they get to Arctic. We can't wait to watch you jump in here and start getting some shots fired on people. We are waiting for Flying Dutchman to let us know when round 2 is about to start. You can see here over on Nessa Stream on channel 2, they have jumped into the EU side and they have started Arctic over there. Don't know what the score is, but I can see here that they are in the EU and they are into Arctic right now. If anybody is watching Nessa Stream, you can drop in the chat here. Let us know the score going over there with SKS Straight 8 Killers going up against Sector International. So we are just waiting for this one to get back in here. Probably got some changeovers. We saw one DC. They let us know. Alrighty. Flying Dutchman says they are starting up right now. So let's get that scrolling frenzy going. We want to see every ounce of this match. It is a shoot fest. So now we are switching sides. And let's see who is going to be doing the spawn locking. Who's locking down that station? We saw Extreme getting right into that station and holding it down. There it is. Flying Dutchman has started up. Got his code. All right, a long code there. And we are getting in. Here we go, everyone. Let's get into some contractors action. Alrighty, here is your first look at the VR Mafia side. They are going to be backside of station right now. All right, let's get that there. They are making their way now. They are on the red side. We have Anarchy on the blue side. First point going over to Black Car. Change. Actually, it's been always the same now when you start flipping the sides. Black Car seems to be first point of choice. Who is getting here first? We can see a full squad. There's that smoke already by Anarchy. Oh, a big nade. Flying Dutchman dropping Rice. Rice trying to go up the stairs. And that nade just chopped off his legs as he was going up the stairs there. Big nade there by Flying Dutchman. 2BG taking out Lap. Arendale's taking out Mr. Dove. Now they're coming out. Extreme just waiting. And Extreme firing. Extreme taking out Z. And Critical. I don't know what was going on there. I think somebody got caught with their pants down on that one because they were just standing in front of Extreme. Extreme was, I think, a little confused because they weren't shooting at him. Now Arendale's taking out 2BG. Extreme taking out Rice. Let's get to refresh that scoreboard there. 198 tags are being collected. We have Carvalho on point right now. Extreme taking out Critical. Mr. Dove taking out Extreme. And Extreme trading it off with Mr. Dove. Now you got Lap going up top. Nobody hanging out at the Black Car. Arendale's taking out Rice. I think they're down in the garages there. Let's see if we can find where everybody is. There's Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman taking out Z as Z took out Arendale's. Arendale's was used as a meat shield, but Flying Dutchman got the kill for him on his behalf. Now Flying Dutchman throwing that nade. What a throw. You would have thought he would have hit the wall on that one. But that was a great throw there. Now Flying Dutchman is just waiting for somebody to come out of there. Let's follow Flying Dutchman, see if he's going to do some spawn locking. Carvalho taking out 2BG. There it is. He's got somebody in sights, tagging him but missing. Now there's the finish kill on Z as Z was making up the stairs there. Now Flying Dutchman watching that little corner, seeing if anybody's going to pop out. Still doing the wiggly jigglies when you follow him. Kind of got to move the mouse around so it keeps you all straight. There's his second victim. Can he finish him? No. Carvalho taking out Critical. Flying Dutchman finishing off 2BG as he was trying to make his way out of there. They're getting a full transmit on that one. 173. Gonna follow Flying Dutchman here for a bit. He is doing some great spawn killing. Moving up and down. Moving to the windows now. Extreme taking out Mr. Dove. Rice taking out Carvalho. You know they're coming out underneath there. They're trying to throw the nades. They need to use some smoke. There it is. The smoke is being thrown. But Flying Dutchman is there to take out 2BG. 2BG getting taken out a second time. Oh, and now Flying Dutchman taking out Rice and Critical. Coming up the catwalk. Flying Dutchman. Terminator award right now. Unstoppable. Let's follow him until he dies. They are on a hunt for Flying Dutchman. Lap taking out Mr. Dove. Point is over at the front right now. Flying Dutchman is moving around. We're going to have to get off Flying Dutchman for a second here and see what the rest of the squad is up to. Alrighty. There's Arendale's. He is over in the catwalk getting some ammo right now. We got to get over that point. They got that transmit. Extreme. I think that was Extreme on point here. Just chilling out. There it is. Extreme taking out Rice. Arendale's taking out Critical. Rice taking out someone there. But they're chilling out on point right now. Just having a great time, waiting for some food coming out of those tacos, out of the taco truck. Now you saw somebody. There it is. That's Z. Now Z getting the neutralization, but Carvalho is there waiting for him, picking him off as soon as he stuck his head around that corner. We have Lap taking out Mr. Dove with the trade-off, and Rice taking out Carvalho. This point is going to be another full cap I think Anarchy wants to get max points here. If they can get the full points here and keep it above the 90 marks, they can get a huge jump in the standings. And we can see Flying Dutchman is going to have Critical right above him. Critical, are you going to go for it? Are you going to jump? What are you going to do? Critical is right up there. We got Carvalho hanging out here. We got an ad just going in for some people now. Carvalho taking out Critical. Where's this next point going to go over to? We've got 2BG coming out from underneath with a nice little power slide there. Crossing from underneath the station. Is he going to go up and over? No, he's taking the long, long way around. Super long way he's going to be going right now. There it is. He's going up top into the office through the grocery store. He's going for the super long way all the way around. 97 to 46. Point is inside the station. 2BG taking out Extreme. Now he's in a point getting the neutralization. Extreme. 2BG hanging out right now. He's just chilling out, throwing a smoke at the front. Now we've got a couple VR Mafia members. There's Mr. Dove, 2BG on point, holding it all on their own here. The two of them just holding up. Carvalho taking out Critical. You know they're going to be coming in for you. Big nade, 2BG, missing out on that nade. Lap now fighting his way in through the grocery store. They're trying to fire in through the smoke. Lap taking out Rice. Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. Coming in through the smoke and just blasting everybody on this point. Now they've got a point takeover going on right now. There is a full point takeover. You see the whole Anarchy squad in here. They are locking down the catwalk. They are locking the windows. They are locking the back of station. They've got the point. They are everywhere right now here. Nade's coming in, just bouncing off the roof and missing. We've got one person on point. There's Extreme watching a corner of the catwalk. Arendaro's taking out Rice. Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove. They have this station on lockdown. Nobody coming in. Oh, they got fire coming in. 2BG taking out Carvalho with the big chicken nugget. Arendaro's taking out 2BG. 2BG taking out Extreme. But the transmit has started. The damage is being done right now. They're trying to make their way up. They're coming up the escalator. Can't make it up there. Dying as they make their way up that escalator. With the power slide down the escalator. Arendaro's taking out Rice. Mr. Dove taking out Lap as he slid down the escalator a little too far. Now Mr. Dove coming in to get a neutralization. It's at 9 right now. But he's getting fired on. Arendaro's is there to take him out. Where are you, Arendaro's? Because that was a wicked shot. Now they're trying the front door. That is Anarchy coming in that front door. 96-24 is the score. Let's get a refresh of that scoreboard. They are going to get full caps here. We can see Critical making his way. They're on the catwalk. 2BG with the power slide in. Taking out Extreme. Arendaro's taking out Critical. 2BG hiding back there. Arendaro's taking out 2BG from the catwalk. Arendaro's now taking out Rice with the trade-off. Keeping that point alive. 95-15. Anarchy right now tearing apart VR Mafia. They are not letting them get anywhere on these points. VR Mafia trying everything they've got, firing everything they've got. They're doing a great job by getting in there. They're getting in on the point. Got to give them credit. They're getting in on there. But Anarchy is just got everybody locking in there. Wherever the point is, they are all over it. Got Flying Dutchman taking out 2BG. We are going back up top. There's Rice, not on point, but just hanging out, putting his hands in the air, telling him, come get some. What is going on? Rice taunting them, not getting the point, shooting up in the air. Critical trading off with Extreme. Now Rice finally going off, burnt a lot of time, getting caught now. Arendelle shooting him in the back, saying, you wanted it? You got some. This is why you don't taunt the other team ever. They will come with a vengeance for you. Now we've got Anarchy on point. They're going to go for a cap here and TDM style kills. There's a tag right there. We've got, I believe that's Carvalho. He gets the tag, 95-5. Carvalho taking out Z. Extreme taking out 2BG. They're locking this point down. They're not going to let anybody get here. Here they come up the backside. Can they make their way? Rice dropped to the knees with good nade though on Carvalho. But Extreme is there to chop him down. Now on point, we got Lap here. They still want to get that cap. They want to earn that cap. They do not want to win this on a TDM style. They want to keep the cap here. They want to get that full point cap, lock it down, and earn those points. There it is, the transmit starting. Now Lap going to be going into the office, cutting around. Let's see where Lap is going. He's got some backup with him. There's Flying Dutchman. Extreme taking out 2BG. Lap taking out Z. They're trying everything they can do to get in here. 94-0 will end the matchup there. Round 2 going over to Anarchy, 94-0. Big GGs to both teams there. Let's give it up to VR Mafia. They're getting in on that point. It's a tough point to get to, but they are getting in there. They've got that new... We saw Rice burn a lot of time waiting outside that point and then taunting Anarchy, telling them, come and get some. And then he got some all right. They came in and dropped them down. That's why you never want to taunt the other squad there. He definitely got it. They are going to be on the same side. They don't need to flip over, but we will update that score there. We are going to be going over to Arctic now. Everybody loves playing Arctic. Get into that snow battles. Let's see if we're going to see Z change over to that long-range AWM and pick people off, or is he going to still stay with the G36C? How's everybody doing in the chat? Are we enjoying this game? Are we loving this here? They're putting a show on for us right now this afternoon. We're having a wicked time. This is a great match to cast right now. I know Anarchy wants to try and get as much points as they can and get slingshotted up to the top. Let's see if VR Mafia can put a stop to that and hold them down from getting up any higher in the rankings. All right, we are just waiting. I think Arendaros now, there's going to be some switching around. We know that already. I believe Arendaros should be the host, and I believe Flying Dutchman should be taking a little bit of a break, and Whoopin should be coming in. Red Lives, I think you're jumping in as well. I'm not 100% sure. Are you coming in as well? Let's see if they're going to be switching out some players for Arctic there. And then we have, of course, on the other side, we do have Nessa on Channel 2 casting away there. The Sector versus we got Sector versus SKS Straight 8 Killers. Everybody enjoying it, loving the stream. Love seeing everybody chat in the stream. It actually is a great time when you see the community getting in on the streams, chatting it up, you know, having a good time, talking about the matchups, talking about the games. You know, let us know if there's anything that you see. Don't forget to also clip anything you see. Hit that exclamation point clip and lock down any cool clips that you see. I know sometimes they try to, on the back end, put some stuff together, maybe for some B-roll footage or something like that. So, you know, if you see anything, make sure you hit that clip button. And as we said earlier, if you're jumping on the stream and you missed a bit of it, there was an announcement put out on VRPL just when this match was starting that there is a new role called Stream Sniper. Make sure to hit that role if you want to get pinged every time you want to get notified when the match is going to be played or anything like that involved with casting. So, you know, we'll hit the @Stream Sniper and you'll get pinged letting you know, we're playing at 3:30. Here's the teams that are playing. So make sure to get in there and hit that roll so you can see everything that's going. Alrighty, Flying Dutchman staying in. He doesn't want to leave. He wants some more of VR Mafia. Don't think he liked that taunting. He definitely wants a piece of them. He's chomping to get more VR Mafia. So he's staying in. They're starting that lobby up, he said. So let's get that scroll action going and see where that lobby's at. There's Dizzle. Dizzle's starting up. That must be round 4 starting up for Nessa stream there. So if anybody does know the score, what is going on, let us know here. We definitely want to know the score over in the SKS sector matchup. Alrighty, so that lobby hasn't popped up yet. We are just waiting for them to show up on my screen here. Alright, Flying Dutchman. We are waiting for you. Are you going into EU or staying in that NA? I still see only Dizzle here. Don't see anybody. I know Flying Dutchman said they are the host, but we are not seeing anybody right now. So this is the nerve-wracking time right now when you're waiting for that lobby to show up. So I'm not sure where his lobby's at or what is going on. He said they were starting now, so that lobby should be showing up here. So we're just waiting for their lobby to show up. I don't see any lobby from him yet, which is a little interesting here. So I don't know if they got to start yet or what is going on their side. But we do not see nothing right now. All right, let's see what is going on here. We're just waiting for that one to start up. All right, we don't see any lobby yet from Flying Dutchman, which is a little interesting because he said that they were starting a lobby. So we're just waiting for that lobby to get up and get into that action. So as soon as that lobby is up and running, he did say that they were starting. So we are waiting for it to show up here. I don't see their lobby yet, so I don't know what is going on there right now. Alrighty, Lap, are they in yet, or are they just still... Oh, they're going to start soon. Okay. I know Flying Dutchman just messaged me out saying they were starting. So I'm, scrambling away looking for it. You know how it is, Lap, when we're casting. You don't want to miss any of the action. So you're just here hitting that refresh button over and over. So if you're telling me they haven't started, we're going to wait it out. 2BG now is hosting. Okay. So they had switched hosts. Alrighty. Okay, just letting them know. 2BG is our new host. So it looks like they wanted to get a different host for Arctic, change it up a bit. I know some teams are actually doing that now, where one side is hosting one set of maps and then another side is hosting the other side. So here we go. We're waiting for 2BG to get that lobby up here. You're watching the wrong stream. What's up, some guy? It's always funny when I'm playing with some guy and you got to do that call out. Some guy, turn around. Love making those call outs. And then everybody starts turning around, looking around like, what is going on? All right, so we are just waiting for 2BG to get that lobby up. He is now the host for today's match. He is the ghostest with the mostest, the hostess with the mostest. So we are just waiting for that one. As soon as he gets that lobby up, we're going to get right into it. I don't see a 2BG yet. There it is. Please let it be the same code. And we have the same code. Here we go. Round 3 starting off. Let's get it some contractors. Alrighty, here we are in beautiful Arctic, where it's always sunny and snowing every day. We can see 2BG killed himself, Rice killing himself. They must have forgot to yell out, team, loadout, 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 loadout. You'll hear a lot of that when we're playing VRPL loadout mode in pubs. You'll always hear somebody calling it out that's a league player. And now they're starting to split off. You can see we've got Anarchy going right up for the point. VR Mafia making their way through the satellite station here, cutting through substation, coming up for the bridge side. Who's making their way here? They're holding up right now at the bridge. Who is that right there that's holding on the bridge? That's Folan, and Folan making an appearance here right now. Looking like we have a little switch over. Folan coming in. Red Lives making his way in. Whoopin couldn't get in. Oh, Whoopin, we wanted to see you jump in here. Red Lives Matter is in. And here we go. Folan getting his first kill. There it is. Red Lives Matter going down to Folan, who was just camping out that corner, waiting for it. Nobody on point yet. Folan making his way in. Folan getting under fire right now. Extreme taking out Mr. Dove. Arendaro's taking out Folan. And now point is open. We can see somebody at the back containers. I think that's Z now. He's throwing a nade over. I think he's rocking that long gun. That's why he's so far back there. Let's see what Z is going to do. Z camping out the backside here. Let's try and get a pan around. There's Z. Z creeping back here. Holding his way. Does he have that long gun? Yep, he's got that long gun out. Let's see if he's going to pick anybody. He's trying to get around the corner. Anarchy making their way in really slowly. They might know he's there. Now they know he's there. Arendaro's taking out 2BG. Z is pinned down. We have 3. Anarchy. Count them out. 1, 2, 3. They're going to be coming out for Z now. Z's got to do something. But Carvalho is there to take out Z. Z had no choice. He was surrounded. 3 members of Anarchy there. All Z could do was just wait for some backup, but they came chasing at him. Now we've got, I believe that's Flying Dutchman on point. There we go, Anarchy now pushing right up on them. Red Lives taken out. Full and Arendaro's taken out. Mr. Dove, you start dying here, you might as well just make your way over to the satellite. You know that run is a forever run. They're trying to make their way in. We can see him. He's hanging outside the pillar there. Where is he going? They're going to get this cap any second. Let's push in and see Carvalho get this kill. Carvalho waiting. There it is. Big trade-off. Carvalho trading with Rice. We had a jump. We had a shot in the air. It was a trade-off. Now you've got that transmit happening right now. They're starting to push up. Z taking out Red Lives with the long-range shot. They are fighting their way in on point here. Rice is not even going to bother making that run because he is not going to get anywhere over there. They are making their way. Rice getting underneath the helicopter here, the helipad. I don't know what he's doing. Is he talking to himself? Is he asking for a miracle? What is he doing? Looking up. Taking the long way around. Mr. Duff taking out Carvalho. Rice with that scar. Making his way up the back of Snow Road. Chilling out. Not sure what he is actually doing. Don't know if Rice knows what he's doing either right now. Fullen taking out Extreme. Flying Dutchman taking out Fullen. He hears somebody. The nade over the wall. Can he get that nade over the wall? And that nade did not take anybody out. You can see VR Mafia pushing up right now. It is at substation. We've got 2BG hanging out over on the Snow Road. We've got Mr. Dove hanging out here by the tarp. He's trying to fire off at who's over there? I believe that's Carvalho. We've got 2 VR Mafia members. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Extreme coming in from the side, taking out 2BG and Mr. Dove. Carvalho using the guinea pig move, and Extreme coming in and taking both of them down from the side. Now you got Flying Dutchman taking off Fullen. And now we've got 2 Anarchy members. That nade just missing. We've got Extreme at the top. Extreme taking out Rice and Z all the way from the blue tarp. I think he's going to have to get some ammo now. Getting that quick cap in here. 71-98 is the score. We've got 3 Anarchy members on point. Starting to spread around. 1 nade could wipe out all 3 members. Now they're going to start going to the underground tunnel system. Big nade by Extreme. Taking out Mr. Duff. Carvalho taking out 2BG. And Fullen taking out Extreme. Now they're making their way up. Oh, we're going to see an execution there. Fullen taking out Carvalho. And Carvalho trading with Fullen. That was going to be an execution there by Red Lives Matters, but Carvalho took that kill instead and traded it off. Rice making his way, Fullen making his way. They're all spawning in now. Z starting to spawn in as well. Red Lives Matter getting a kill there. I think he's the one who took out Z. They're trying to make their way. This is going to be another burn point there. Start making your way over to the station, over to Satellite or Grandma's house. Fullen looking up that hill, rocking that foul. Watching for anybody, trying to do a little wiggly circle there. And he's firing. Twitch. Rice taking out Red Lives Matter. Now Fullen making his way slowly up. He's going to go up over that helipad side. Throwing a nade. Now cutting into Old Point, just in case anybody's here. Throwing another nade or smoke. Fullen with the nade on Arendaro's. That was the Hail Mary nade. You just throw it. It's the huck and chuck. Hopefully it hits somebody, and it got them. Fullen, how many nades are you rocking? I think that's 3 he's got there. Now he's going over past the point. Cutting on the corner. Back over. That nade just missing. Extreme getting taken out by Rice. Let's see who is up here. Up on hangar we have, looking like Extreme is here. Flying Dutchman taking out Fullen. Rice taking out Carvalho. Point at 0%. Now it's starting to go over on the Anarchy side. We can see VR Mafia trying to make their way in, but Red Lives Matter is taking out Mr. Dove. VR Mafia trying everything they can do to get onto this point. This is a tough one where they are coming from. You can see the red tag all the way at the bottom. It's a long run. Nobody on point to capture. Red Lives hanging out at the back. I don't know if anybody on Anarchy realizes they are not capturing the point right now. They're firing away. Fullen takes out Red Lives Matter. Extreme up at the hangar. We can see VR Mafia making their way over from tarp ammo. They started to split it. One's up in front. One is right behind. Now we got 2 at substation. That's 2BG. think Z might be there with them. They're going underneath. Nobody's still on point. 2BG taking out Extreme. Now he's on point there. Nobody back on point again. Point is still left there. Flying Dutchman now on point. Aaron Darrow's with the kill. Red Lives Matter with the nade on Rice. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Duff. Full taking out Flying Dutchman with the trade-off there. Now we've got Anarchy capturing this point. A lot of time burnt by Anarchy on this one. They could have already had this one fully capped, but they were out shooting everybody. Z taking out Aaron Darrows and Red Lives Matter taking out Z. Point is being capped right now. We have, I think on point, Carvalho. He's over there hanging out by the smoke. He's the only one, I believe, on point there. I don't see anybody else. We can see that they're still spawning in all the way at the bottom by the helicopter. That is a long run. Our Carvalho can have some time to capture this one. I think he might have another backup member here. Don't see anybody else. Carvalho only one on point. There's Flying Dutchman. He wants to get a little tap there as well. And now the transmit starting. Flying Dutchman taking out Mr. Dove, who tried to sneak up right behind him. There's Fullen getting up. He's going to get on point to get a neutralization. He's firing away, taking out Aaron Darrows. Let's get a refresh that scoreboard. Can he get the newt? No. Flying Dutchman tagging him and getting blown back on that one, taking out Fullen to keep the transmit alive. They're trying to make their way. This is a long run. If you are not already halfway up this point, you might as well start making your way to the village. Already getting notified here. SKS beating Sector 3-1. So SKS taking Sector International with a 3-1 victory. So in case anybody missed that one, Sector taking out, SKS Straight 8 Killers taking out Sector International 3-1. We have Aaron Darrows already making his way over to the village, hoping it's going to get over here. Let's see, is it going to pay off? No, it's on the wrong side. It is over at the cave. Can VR Mafia take advantage of it? Mr. Dove trading off with Flying Dutchman. Let's see if VR Mafia can get to the cave. They are making their way into the cave right now. We've got Anarchy holding up its substation right now. We've got Fullen hanging out. He takes out Red Lives Matter, but Extreme is there to take him out. Let's see who is inside for VR Mafia. I saw somebody roll up in here. Rice takes out Extreme. Nobody on point right now. Carvalho taking out Rice. They're all hanging out outside of the cave. Nobody going in. Aaron Darrow's now going up to the tarps here. He's going to watch this corner. Usually someone hanging out at the corner here. Nobody there. Now he's going to go up over the bridge. Going to get on point. He's first person on point for Anarchy. First person on point for either team. Now we've got Aaron Darrows. He's just going to wait it out. He's going to start getting that cap right now. Aaron Darrows got some backup. Here's Flying Dutchman. They're coming up from behind. Can they get that point? Carvalho. Where's Carvalho? I don't know where Carvalho was, but Aaron Darrow's hanging out. He's firing away. Aaron Darrow's taking out 2BG. Carvalho taking out Rice. Aaron Darrow's got to watch out. It is a 2-on-1 right now. They're firing away, but Red Lives coming in and taking out Mr. Dove and Fullen. Aaron Darrows thought it was going to be a 2-on-1, but we had Red Lives Matter coming in like the Terminator and wiping both of them out, saving him there. Now we got Flying Dutchman on point hanging out. We've got, it looks like Red Lives up top there. And there goes that transmit starting. This is going to end the match here. 95 is probably going to be the victory there for Anarchy. VR Mafia's got a long run to make their way in here. They're all just chilling out, waiting for somebody to come in. And this is going to end it here. 94-0. They got a tag at the end there. So round 3 going to Anarchy, 94-0. Let's change that up there. 3-0 for Anarchy. Alrighty. Let's flip some sides now. So we're going to be going into round 4 momentarily. Alrighty. So we're going to be going into round 4. Big GG's. Let's give it up to VR Mafia. They were making their way in there. They got in on point. Fullen doing a great job hanging out by the bridge there. Getting in on point. Just Anarchy, like I said, they send everybody to those points. They got the whole squad locking that point down, not letting anybody get near it. So great job by Anarchy to hold that. That's how you want to see teamwork there. Just get in, surround that point. I talk about it. Make that triangle of death, make that box of death, whatever you want to call it. Right? You get everybody there, get that person on point, that one or two people on point, and then you surround that point and make that box of doom. So anybody comes up from any angle, somebody is there to take them out, and it is tough to break through those walls. We did see VR Mafia break through a few times and get it on point. If you're going to break through walls, it's going to be here on Arctic, just because this map is so big. It is so large to make that run from either side. So this, we do talk about it a lot here whenever I'm casting and we do Arctic. When you got to get to cave, it is priority one to get to cave. You got to get everybody in there and not waste any time hanging out or trying to kill people over in satellite or substation unless you've got the firepower to do it. You got to get in that cave and lock it down. Surround the back of it, surround the side of it, surround everything inside the cave. There's a lot of dark nooks and crannies that you can get into inside that cave to protect it and lock it in there. Because if you die outside, you are not making it anywhere near that cave. The run is just so long. You might as well just start making your way to the next point. So we are just waiting for that next one to start up. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me on this stream this afternoon. Big shout out and thank you to Nessa for casting over that SKS sector match. SKS taking 3-1 there. So big GG's to Nessa for casting that one there at 3 o'clock. We do have another match coming up at 9:15 here on Channel 1. I will be casting Rogue Alpha going up against BRZ tonight, 9:15. The showdown, the matchup. They are going to be rock'em sock'em fighting each other. So we're just waiting for this one to start up. This is a great time if anybody wants to take a drink break or washroom break or anything like that. This is where you want to do it. Who is this that is messaging? Somebody is hitting me up. That is some guy. What is going on? I will let you know afterwards. I can send you a screenshot of what my setup looks like here. But we are getting back into it. We are just waiting for Dutchman to let us know what is going on and when that next one is going to start off. Actually, 2BG is the host, so we're going to be waiting for 2BG to start up here. So as soon as he lets us know what is going on, we're going to get into it. I think there might be some switch players, maybe even a drink break. But if you do want to take that bathroom break or drink break, this is the time to do it. You don't want to miss round 4. I myself will take a drink break with everyone. Got to keep that voice intact for this next round and for the 9:15 matchup. So don't forget, like we did talk about earlier, that new role has been announced. It is in the announcement channel over on VRPL. Hit that up, Stream Sniper. So the casters can @Stream Sniper, and then you'll get notified when the matches are starting. I know sometimes you guys don't see where we post it in the clip section or the stream or the social media section. So this is a great way to get that ping notification. All right, no lobby yet. They're probably just getting ready, maybe changing out a few players. So we're going to be waiting for them to start. 2BG is our host. He's the hostess with the mostest, like we said. We're going to be waiting for that. So don't forget, when you see everybody in game and contractors, give a big GG's. Who's up at 9:15, Pilgrim? We've got Rogue Alpha, so that is Astraeus, going up against BRZ tonight. So that means, I believe, BRZ will be up late. I'm not sure what time zone BRZ is over at, but it is a 9:15 Eastern Standard Time startup there for that one. So we're just waiting for 2BG to get that lobby up and going, and they don't have it yet, so they're probably just getting a few minute break there, recouping, maybe getting some different strategies, teams talking, maybe messaging each other what the new strategy will be. They're over in Brazil. No kidding, Lap, they're in Brazil. I thought BRZ stood for Canada. Wait, they're not in Canada? Wait, someone's got to tell me that. I didn't know that they were not in Canada. Love you guys out there. I love everybody just chilling out and having a great time on the chat here. It's always fun when we see the community, like I said, come together and chat it out. Looks like they're swapping players around. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's get some fresh blood in here, some fresh legs when you're running up in Arctic. Maybe Toronto. It could be. You never know. We do have a big population down here of Brazilians, actually. There we go. That lobby is up. Let's get into round 4. Let's finish this one off on a strong one. Here we go. Let's get into contractors. Well, that one started quick. That was a little lag on my side there. We already have this going here. We already got that started up. 99 to 100. Who we following here? Here's 2BG. 2BG getting right up in there, firing at Flying Dutchman. He wants a piece of it. 2BG holding the corner. Now we've got, was that Critical making around the corner there? There's Critical right in the little crack of the of the underground here. Critical taking out Daryls. They're getting that capture going right now. It's at 33%. We're going to get a little speed cap action going. Critical wants to make sure to get this one. We can see Anarchy making it in with quite the haste. Wanted to get in and not let anybody take these points. Anarchy coming in. Red Lives trading it off with 2BG. Now we have Anarchy on point. We've got Carvalho fighting Z. He wins that battle there. Now they're underneath the little overhead there. Arendaro's taking out Grambo. Grambo being the trade in there. Grambo making an appearance now. Let's get a refresh of that scoreboard. We have Anarchy on point here. We do have VR Mafia coming in from the hangars, and Anarchy will be coming down from the helipads. We've got people getting shot over by the bridge by Cave. We can see VR Mafia making their way in. There's Critical. Critical's going to have a fight on him there. Carvalho taking out Critical. Z taking out Red Lives. Okay, Carvalho have another fight. No! Grambo trading off with Arendaros. Now Carvalho's going to have another fight, but the big nade being dropped on Carvalho. Welcome to the Arctic substation by Z there. Now we have Z on point. I think he's in the underground. There's Fullen in the underground. I think Z's on the backside here. Yep, Z hanging out at the backside. They're going to be coming up behind Z with the turn and fire on Z. Extreme taking out Z, but he's got Fullen still under there. 2BG taking out Flying Dutchman. Red Lives taking out 2BG. Arendaros taking out Grambo. And now we got Flying Dutchman in the underground. It is a fight. Fullen taking out Extreme. Red Lives taking out Critical. Fullen had a fight in the underground. Red Lives taking out Fullen, trying to get around the point. There are a lot of tags being collected. Now Red Lives is on point. I believe that is Red Lives now on point there. 91-94 is the score. Points still being capped. Where are you, Captain? There you are in the corner. We've got Carvalho, who's been doing a lot of the cap work for Anarchy squad. Now you have Flying Dutchman. He wants to get a little tap and go, get that speed cap going. He's going to hold it here for the speed cap. They are watching. Now they got the third member coming in. Extreme Killer. Tapping and going. He's going to be moving up on there to the hangar or the satellite. Let's see if we get a little overhead. There we can see them coming out from the hangar side. Nades being dropped in but missing. The transmit has started. They're making their way from the top. Red Lives taking out Critical. They're making their way from the ammo here up at the hangar. We can see he's jumping around the hangar, holding his position here. Extreme taking out Grambo. Is that Fullen? I think that is Fullen making his way. He's trying to cut through around the mountains. He's getting fired on. We saw some blood. There it is, and he goes down. Red Lives taking out Fullen. Red Lives taking out 2BG with the trade-off there. 93 to 77. This is where it gets really big. The points start going down once you start getting those full caps. Critical, throwing everything. Throw your gun. Throw everything you have. Even throw them a magazine as well. Z taking out Arendaros. Extreme taking out Z. And Z trading it off with Extreme. Critical going up to the satellite here just in case. Jumping in the air there like Michael Jordan. Let's see who is making their way. 2BG hanging up for the cave side just in case it goes to the cave. He is now going over the tarps. Getting shot from behind. Did not see Flying Dutchman inside of the tree. Got caught forgetting to check those corners. Everybody knows, I'll call it rule number 1. Check your corners. Got to get a little sound effect that says, check your corners. And now we are going over to the satellite. Who do we got on point right now? We have Anarchy on point, probably in the back corner. Yep, there it is. Extreme dropping some smoke. Z taking out Red Lives with the trade there. We have Anarchy on point. Oh, and he comes up from behind. Fullen taking out execution style on Extreme from behind, right in the back of the head, giving him a new breathing hole. Now we got Fullen on point. He's got some contested. He's looking for him, trying to find that fight. Fullen taking out Carvalho. Now he's got another fight going on here. We got Flying Dutchman on it. They're going to be wrapping each other. Let's see if we get a little higher here to find where they are. Flying Dutchman on one side of the wall. There it is. And Fullen coming around, taking off Flying Dutchman. 91-66 is the score. Fullen with the killing machine right now. Alrighty, let's take a look here. What is going on this point right now? We got somebody capping. I believe Fullen is the one capping on point. 2BG taking out Red Lives. Extreme taking out Grambo. 2BG taking out Extreme. Big nade by Extreme on Grambo. We've got Z on point with a big huck and chuck on Arenderos, throwing that Hail Mary grenade. And now we've got 2BG, we got Z, we've got Critical. They're all on point right now. They want to get one capture here. 88-66. The nades are coming in. We have VR Mafia coming with the comeback, getting that rally cap in order. Flying Dutchman taking out Z. Flying Dutchman taking out 2BG with the trade-off. Can they come in to stop this, or is it going to be a full cap? And we are bringing this one back to even Stevens. A lot of tags here on the hill. Extreme taking out Critical. This could be a full cap for VR Mafia. Point is 78-66 right now. The nades are coming in. Fullen taking out Red Lives Matters. Where are the runs? Here they come. They're coming up the backside. But Grambo is there to pick them. Watching at the back corner. Grambo stopping Arenderos from trying to come in and get the cap. Or trying to get the nude. Carvalho taking out Grambo all the way at the bottom. There's Carvalho. That nade just missing away. And we are going to get a full cap. They brought this one back. The game is restarted. We have an even Stevens game. 66-64. They knocked Anarchy down a bit on this one. No full points. Going to be sweeping here on this one. That slingshot is going to be just a little bit less right now. Let's get into the cave. Let's see if VR Mafia can get in here and hold it. Critical taking out Extreme. Nobody right now in the cave. Cave is completely open. Let's see where the run is. They're still hanging out at the old point. You got Red Lives taking out Critical. They're all fighting their way here at the satellite still. Nobody even on point. Nobody even trying to get to point. They're fighting it out at the satellite and the bridge here. Now we got VR Mafia finally on point. They got a little speed cap action going. We've got Carvalho making his way. He's going to throw that nade. There's the nade. Is it going to miss? It just misses. Z hanging out at the back container there. He's taking fire, popping his head up. Should have stayed low, but Arenderos with the nade on Z there. Don't know if he could have done anything to stop it. Now we got a neutralization. Arenderos on the point. We've got 3 Anarchy members on point. I don't think they liked losing that last cap. They are now going to speed cap this and lock it down. You can see there's the nook and crannies we were talking about. A lot of little zones you can get into here and not find anybody. We've got, it looks like, I think that is Extreme there on the backside. That is Extreme. We've got, we got everybody from Anarchy. They're trying to come in the front door now. We've got about 3 to 4 Anarchy members in here. There's Carvalho taking out Fullen. Now they're coming in through the side doors. Critical taking out Flying Dutchman. Dutchman taking out Critical with the trade-off there. A lot of tags hanging out here. 64-61. This will be a huge cap. We can see Critical making his way in. We've got Arenderos here. He is going to wait it out. We've got, who is that? They are pushing up. Carvalho taking out Grambo. Carvalho still holding up at the wall. You can see him there. He's peeking that corner, waiting for Z to pop out. Z waiting for him because he's got that long rifle, firing it off. Z missing with the shot. Z, Carvalho, who's it going to be? Carvalho taking out Z there. Z should have had the shot on Carvalho. He was way out in the open, so he should have picked Carvalho there. But Carvalho winning that battle. Flying Dutchman taking out Critical. This is going to be a full transmit here. Now we are starting it off. Extreme already burning that point. He knows there is no point of staying out there. 64-42. Extreme making his way up to the satellite here. It could be satellite, could be Grandma's. They're already setting up here, using this as a midway point. We've talked about this as well when we play. Always use the satellite as your team meetup ground for the midway and then split from there. And they all guessed right. Point over at the satellite right now. Extreme making his way through here. Let's see who is hanging out here. Extreme taking out Fullen, who was at the ammo crate. Nobody yet getting up here. This is a long run for Anarchy. This is where VR Mafia took the point. But we are going over to Grandma's house. They're all waiting there. Grambo taking out Flying Dutchman. They're coming up through the Y road. Z taking out Red Lives. Grambo taking out Arenderos. Now we got VR Mafia on point. Grambo taking out Extreme, who's trying to come up on the flank from behind them. We're over at the village right now, hanging out. Now we got Critical getting on point there. Let's see if we can see anybody. We can see Anarchy making their way. But Critical taking out Carvalho and Flying Dutchman. This is where VR Mafia can make up that points right now. They need to get that speed cap. I think there's only one person on point right now. Do they have anybody else here? It is just Grambo all by himself. VR Mafia should have a second member on there. Because now here comes Extreme. Is that Flying Dutchman? That is Flying Dutchman. He is making his way in. Can he stop it? The nade just missing. And they've got the transmit starting. 2BG taking out Flying Dutchman. Grambo taking out Extreme. Extreme trading it off with Grambo. Now they're coming in for that neutralization. Red Lives taking out 2BG. We've got Carvalho hanging out on the side here. Stopping this. This nude is probably going to get to around the 4 mark, 5 mark. There it is. It stopped at the 4. Now they're going to push up on them. Z taking out Carvalho with that long shot. Jumping across Fullen, taking out Arenderos. Red Lives taking out Fullen there. And can he get him? Can he finish him? It's Z versus... Oh, Critical taking out Red Lives. Critical coming up from behind him, getting that flank. Now they're going to start collecting those tags. 55-37. We have a rally going on. Bring up those rally caps. We've got Arenderos. We've got... Who else is here with them? Red Lives. They're going through... Oh, we're going to have a little 2-on-1 action going here. Don't know if they saw him on the other side of the rock there. And here he comes around. Extreme taking out 2BG. Arenderos taking out Fullen. They came around and took him. Point going to be at substation right now. They've got everybody making their way to the substation right now. Point opened up. But we got VR Mafia on point. Carvalho taking out Critical, who snuck up in on the point there. Now we got Carvalho on point. We have the rally going on. Wave those white flags. Wave those bandanas. Get those hats turned inside out. VR Mafia rallying it up here. Bringing it back to Anarchy. It is 3 on Anarchy right now on the point. They want to get this speed cap. They want to end this and keep those points as high as possible. Who's making their way in? Fullen trading it off with Red Lives Matter. Still got Carvalho on point. We got it. Flying Dutchman on point. Let's get a refresh of that scoreboard. VR Mafia giving it everything they've got. This could be a big turning point for Anarchy if they get that full cap here. 53. There goes that countdown from 29 now. This could be a huge one for Anarchy. We are, I believe, this is NA server, right? It should be, I think, NA server. Z with the big nade on Extreme. Carvalho taking out 2BG. Critical taking out Flying Dutchman. Carvalho taking out Critical. Grambo taking out Red Lives Matter. They're just trying to touch this point if they can right now. Z taking out Carvalho with the trade-off. VR Mafia just wants to touch this. VR Mafia just wants to get here, touch it like little Nemo wanted to touch the back of the boat. But they are not going to get here. This is going to be a full cap right now, doing the damage on VR Mafia. 53-11. There's some tags to be picked up. We can see VR Mafia coming from the hangars. Z taking out Flying Dutchman. They're trying to find Z. Extreme Killer taking out Critical. Over at Tarp Ammo, we're going to have a fight right now. 2BG taking out Extreme. Arenderos taking out 2BG for the revenge kill. Now we're going to have a little revenge here. Red Lives taking out Grambo. There's some tags to be collected. 53-8. Where are we going to end this last point? Where is that point? We are going over to the caves. Will they wait for the tags, or are they just going to go into the caves? We already can see Anarchy wants to get this over and done with. They are getting in the cave. Speed cap this and lock it. Let's get out of Dodge. We've got Carvalho. There's Red Lives taking out Critical and 2BG. Z taking out Red Lives. VR Mafia needs to focus on this cave and get in here with the haste. Once this gets transmitted, this will be over. Let's get it going here right now. Carvalho being the big capper on the team. There he is with 3,600 points. That is a huge number. 21 and 24 red lives and are in Daryl's there. We've got 2BG, Full, and NZ rocking a 12 there. Now Carvalho all by himself getting that one. He wants to break the 4K. Maybe he wants to find somebody to kill. And there goes that transmit. This is going to end it here. Carvalho might have one more kill in him. Can he get it? Carvalho could get that last kill. Firing it off. I think that's critical or Grambo. Carvalho. Oh, didn't get it. 51-0 is going to end it there. (51-0) is going to end it there. That is round 4 going over to Anarchy 4-0. Anarchy taking the win there. In case you guys missed the first few rounds, Anarchy taking round 1 92-0, round 2 94-0, round 3 94-0, and then round 4 they are going 51-0. Big GGs to both teams there, Anarchy and VR Mafia, putting on a heck of a show for us. That was a wicked matchup there. Thank you so much, Sly. Love everybody in the chat. I love casting for all of you. I will be back here. Mark it in your calendars. Put it in your phone. 9:15 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Right here, Channel 1. We will have Rogue Alpha, Mr. Estrellas, taking on BRZ. So that is going to be heavy hitters going up against each other. Different strategies we know playing there. Will we see some Scar H's? What are we going to see? Let's not miss that matchup tonight, 9:15 p.m. EST. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Thank you, Nessa, for casting over on Channel 2. The SKS Straight 8 Killers against Sector. SKS taking the victory there, 3-1. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with me in the stream here. I'm Disney J signing off for now. I will see you guys all back at 9:15. Have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon.